Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video, I'm gonna be talking about how the Philippines changed me. What the Philippines changed about me. What I'm gonna be talking about, my first point will be, generally Filipinos are very cool people, very easy to understand, and they usually do their things, always going their own way. They don't usually, being much of a maybe arrogant, I would say, or too noisy, you know. So I've kind of adopted that from Filipino. And before I come to the Philippines, I will not say I'm such a cool person, like in terms of behavior, the way I handle things when I'm very angry, just so many things like that. But now, generally, my friend even complain like, "What's wrong with you? You're so cool nowadays." Yeah, it's because I've been almost 2 years in the Philippines, and been around Filipinos for that long. It actually make me much cooler person. I mean, much more like Filipinos in terms of behavior. So that's one of my main point about what the Philippines changed about me. So maybe in another video I'll be talking longer on that main point, because that what I talk about being cool now actually deserve a different topic on its own, like a totally different topic. So number two of what I'm going to be talking about today is eating pancit canton. Okay, before I left my country, it's like the most famous food there is Indomie. Okay, Indomie I think is owned by Indonesian company, but since I was born, that I know what noodle is. It's basically what we have been eating, and not just my country, also other African countries. They have been used to eating Indomie. That's all we know. Okay, so that's all I know. And when I came to Philippines, the first time I tasted pancit canton, I can actually remember, but I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it tasted. It just tastes somehow I hard. Like I never ever even smelled something like that my whole life. So I couldn't even eat just by tasting. So I didn't know how it occurs. Okay, and I end up eating pancit canton. Not just eating, I end up loving pancit canton. And now I went to Manila in an African restaurant to get the Indomie. It's much more expensive. It's like maybe 5 times more expensive than it is in my country here in the Philippines. So when I got the Indomie, I came to cook, and when I tried the Indomie, I didn't actually like it anymore, because now I think I'm so used to pancit canton, and I so much love pancit canton that even when I go back to what I'm usually eating, what everyone in my country literally eats, oh no, it doesn't taste the same to me anymore. I'll just choose the pancit canton any day, anytime over Indomie. And when I say Indomie, the kind of Indomie we have in my country is different from the Indomie you have here in the Philippines. They're just different. The flavor is different. I just wish you guys can get your hands on one and you can try. It's basically a different type of Indomie in the Philippines compared to the one in most of African countries. So I'm gonna be going to the next one is, when we want to talk about toothpaste in my country, okay, we call toothpaste McLean, okay, because it's like maybe in the older times it's one of the most famous brand, so we call it McLean. But when I got to the Philippines, I remember the first time I went on the street and I was like, a sari store, just a very small store, like stores on the street. Like, I want to buy McLean. They didn't know what I was talking about. What do you mean? I mean, then I later remember, oh, let me just say toothpaste. And when I said toothpaste, these guys went to say, oh, you mean Colgate? I was like, Colgate? Okay, 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 just bring it, just bring it. Okay, that is toothpaste. Filipinos, they call toothpaste Colgate. And in my country, we call it McLean. Now I'm just used to calling toothpaste Colgate anyway. It's one of the things Philippines change about me. Okay, guys, let's go to the next point. The next point is going to be, you see, in the Philippines, you go to the mall, you go to school, you go to offices, everywhere, they literally have security. Like, security is everywhere. And when I came, I was like, is a war going on? Why do we have securities literally everywhere? Why do we have to always guard the doors and stuff? But it's all right, okay? It's just a culture. It's a normal thing here in the Philippines, which is really cool. And I think it adds more to the peace in the Philippines. Like, why the whole people are more peaceful, because there's literally security anywhere, almost everywhere. You don't need to wait for the police to come. There is already security waiting for you. So I'm just used to seeing securities around, and now I'm just used to the whole system of security check. They check, they have like you know, the magnetic stuff. Beep, beep, the beep, you know, sometimes because of Corona, you have to register before you go in the mall now. And that's just it. So that's just it about that. I'm just used to seeing security everywhere. That's one of the things, you know, uh, Philippines changed about me. And the next thing I'm going to be talking about is university uniform. You see, in my country, by the time you graduate from high school, that was the last time you're going to be wearing uniform. And I remember when I graduated from high school, we all took our uniform and turned it. You know, some people, they just turn it and throw it in the air. Oh my God, bye bye to uniform. I'm never wearing that again. I wish you guys were able to see a dramatic event that happens when you graduate from high school. Like when you finish your final exam, oh my God, it's so amazing because you're so happy. Bye to uniform. I'm never wearing this. I'm done, you know. But you know what? If you're gonna be leaving my country to come here in the Philippines for collect degree, you're not done with uniform. I mean, you just start a new chapter with uniform, a different type of uniform. So you know what? I'm just used to seeing uniforms around, even in colleges, in universities in Philippines, and yeah, I'm just used to that. So even wearing uniform, and you know what? When my friends back in Nigeria saw a picture of me in uniform, they asked like, "Are you back in high school?" Like, when you went there, did they return you back to high school? No, I'm not in high school. I'm in university. That's what it's been done in most Asian countries. You have to wear uniform for God's sake. You know what? I'm used to that anyway. I don't have problem with that. Okay, that's very nice. And you know, we're in the Philippines. You know, you have to done it in the Philippines. You have to get it done in the Philippine way. So the next thing I'm going to be talking about is cat and dog. If you live in the Philippines, you're a Filipino, or you have ever visited Philippines, you know one thing: there's literally cat and dog everywhere. Like there's so much cat and dog. Just stray cats, they don't have owners. Stray dogs, they don't have owners. I don't really have much to say about this. I'm not saying it's bad, okay? Don't get me wrong. It's just things you notice, things you get used to, seeing dogs everywhere. And you know, before I come to Philippines, I'm not used to cats. Um, I can literally say I've only seen cats twice my whole life before coming to Philippines. But after coming to this country, I've seen cats every day that I go out. Even when I don't go out, I see them on my fence. Like literally, there was a cat on my car. That pissed me off because they have nails and they have to scratch. Like seriously. I don't have a problem with that, okay? I'm just saying it's things you get used to, you know? Things Philippines change about me. Change the way I view cats. I just take cats as normal things now. They're literally everywhere. So that's what I'm going to be saying about this video. If you like the video, make sure you thumbs up and you stay subscribed. Turn on the bell button for more cool videos coming. You can also go to my Instagram, follow me, TikTok if you want, and Facebook if you like. Thank you for watching this one. I'm going to see you in the next one. Peace out.